We're the people behind the scenes that make it happen so that all the cities look as beautiful and work as well as they do. When you tell people you're going to go work for the city, you get a lot of horror stories. Like, everybody's sad, nobody likes it, it's so many rules and regulations, and I'm like, the horror stories were true. People were not happy where they were at. Nobody enjoyed their job. One of the first things that I needed to do was change that. That was my goal from day one. The stuff that we had was antiquated. It gave us how many calls came through and how many calls we actually got to answer. That was it. There was no reporting. I dove in feet first and went for it, and I got to design what I wanted. So to have the opportunity to do that for the city was great. I mean, I got to make a wish list that was a mile long. Currently, it is being used by utility customer service and like 4 other departments. So we have the phone calls that come through, they go through routing. We have multiple different queues. And then we also have Spanish language queues, and we've also just implemented the quality monitoring piece of it. Down the road, we're going to have emails being delivered through the Genesis system. We're going to have a chat bot that's up on the website from the front end. If a customer's calling in and they just want to know, how do I check the balance of my bill, or how do I get service set up? If we have a chat bot, because a lot of people go to the website first, it gets smart enough and it knows what you're asking for, and if the agent's on the phone with them, one of the other things it can do is listen to the phone calls and pull from a database to give agent assist. It'll pull the article and they'll have all that information at their fingertips. So it'll help the customer side and it'll also help on the agent side. One of the things that I truly loved about it was the reporting aspect. What I can do now with Genesis is actually know what exactly is going on. I know what agent is on the phone. I know what status they're in. I know how many calls came through, when they were answered. Did we get a callback request? I can walk through the timeline of every event of the day. We went from answering, from my calculations, like 47% of the calls that we got, we're now up to 98. It had the auto answer feature, so agents couldn't refuse a call. It automatically goes through it. Since they are being answered in less than a second, before, when they were waiting for 2 hours, their first course of action was to call the city manager or email and complain. And now the city manager is not hearing from us at all. Her call volume has gone down to her office, and the emails to her have been nothing but praise, really, instead of complaints. The customers, which are our citizens mostly, are completely thrilled that everything is turned around. We went from a 40% attrition rate to 0 since we implemented it. We're coming up on our 1-year mark, and we've had no voluntary turnover, because the agents are happier because they know what's coming in, they know what to expect, and they actually have the tools to do their job.